Hey guys, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a video all about my favorite products that I go to when I have an event or a party or something like that. Something where I want my makeup to look nice and I don't have to worry about it kind of thing. These are products that I fully trust and things that I love and will probably always love, and also things that I just don't have to think about it. You know, I put it on and that's all I need. That's kind of the whole idea behind this video. Most of the products in this video are high-end, but I do have a couple drugstore products sneaking in there. Just a little disclaimer, I'm sorry, they're mostly high-end. I just go to what I love and that's what I love. I actually don't think I've ever seen a video like this. It's not in like a tutorial format, so it's kind of exciting. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Let's start out with face primer. I actually have 3 products to share with you, but they all do different things, so I thought it was justifiable. The first one I have here is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is what I go to if I'm looking for hydration and a really nice glow to go underneath my foundation. I really love this stuff, especially in the winter time, and I would definitely recommend it. It's just basically a magic cream. It's amazing, and it's just so great for dry skin especially. The next one that I have here is the Benefit Porefessional. This has been a long time favorite of mine for pore minimizing. I really love how this just like smooths out my skin, but it doesn't make me feel like I just caked on a ton of silicone. It's a holy grail. I dig it. And the last primer that I have here is something that's very hyped up on YouTube right now, and I didn't really understand the hype until I got it and tried it. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Skin Aftershave Balm. This is amazing for priming your skin. I cannot believe how great this is. When I first thought about this, I was like, why? Like, why wouldn't you just go buy a regular primer? But after I started using this, I realized that my makeup stayed on so much longer than any other primer that I have. So if I'm going to, you know, a long event, or if I'm going, you know, out for a really long day or something like that, and I want to make sure my foundation lasts, this is what I go to. The main benefit of this product is just long wear. It's not really good at moisturizing or pore minimizing or glow. It's just long wear. So that's just what I would say, but so far I've been really liking it. Okay, next hopping on into foundation. The product that I go to without a fail is always the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is probably my holy grail foundation. It is so great because you can definitely build up the coverage, but at the same time it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't get patchy. It just is a really great all-around foundation, and I think a lot of people with different skin types would actually really enjoy this. It's definitely not like a full coverage foundation, but you can build it up a little bit, as I said. I love how it also has a pump on the top too, and another great thing about it is there's no SPF. So if you know there's gonna be a lot of photos taken, definitely go for something like this with no SPF, because then you don't have to worry about it at all. So love this. For concealer, I have 2, one for blemishes and one for under eye. The under eye concealer that I always go for is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and this is just so amazing. Paired with the foundation especially, they're just a really great duo. I have a very light shade, I mean, first of all because I'm super pale, but also because I love to brighten under my eyes. It's just a really great, I would say, medium to full coverage concealer, and it's really blendable as well. I really enjoy it. Sorry if my camera just shifted around a little bit. I had to plug it in, so I'm sorry. But as for blemish concealer, my favorite one is the Benefit Boing. It's just my longtime favorite. I really enjoy it. It really covers up my blemishes nicely without making it look super cakey. And honestly, the hype is just so real. That's all I can say. Okay, so for powder, I have kind of a complicated routine. So for all over face, I go for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is a great powder to look like skin. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look super cakey and flat. It still reflects light, which is really great, and I just love this powder. It's bomb, it's bomb. For my nose area, especially if I'm really oily that day, I go for the Benefit Porefessional Agent Zero Shine. This is the best mattifying, pore minimizing primer on the market. It's so amazing. I love how it's so compact, and you can actually throw this right in your bag if you want to take it with you. It's just so good. For under eyes, depends on the mood that I'm in. If I'm looking to bake the under eye area, I go for the Tarte Smooth Operator Mineral Powder. This is such a great powder, especially for baking, because it's just so smooth and finely milled, and it just sweeps away like nothing. It really brightens up my under eye area, keeps my concealer in place. So good. If I'm not looking to bake my face that night, I'll go in with my Anastasia contour kit. If I'm looking for more of a natural look, I will go for Vanilla, which is just a pretty much my skin tone color, completely matte. I love it. It's just such a great under eye brightener, but not like crazy brightener, if you know what I mean. Or if I want a little bit more of an intense kind of highlighted area, I'll go in with the Banana shade from Anastasia as well, and I'll actually mix it in with the Vanilla shade. So these two together are perfect for my skin tone if I want a little bit more of a dramatic, hello, brightness kind of look. I very rarely use the Banana shade by itself just because I'm a little bit too pale for it, But yeah, love that method as well. From there, I think we can go into contouring. If I'm looking for something really dramatic, I will definitely layer up products. So the first one I would use is the NYX Wonder Stick. This is so amazing. If you've ever watched my channel before, you've probably heard me rave about it. It has a really nice blendable contour shade on one side. I have the color light medium, which in my opinion is the best one that they make because it's definitely a lot more cool toned. It also has a highlighting yellow side as well, but it's more of a like skin tone yellow color. It's not like the Anastasia banana powder kind of yellow, you know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll take the contour shade and I'll just apply it in the hollows of my cheeks. I'll blend it out and then I'll apply the yellow shade underneath and just kind of sculpt it out a little bit more if I really want that intense ba-bam chiseled look. And then on top of that, I will take my Anastasia contour kit again and I will take the shade Fawn, which is the lightest color in the original palette. This is such an amazing contour shade because it's very cool toned, but it doesn't make you look dead, you know what I mean? I really, really love this stuff and it blends so nicely. Another step I'll do after that sometimes is take vanilla again and just go underneath the contour a little bit and just kind of brush it on top of the yellow highlight, just so I can make sure that that's in place as well as the contour. So I don't have to worry about slipping and sliding all over the place. For bronzer is definitely one that's really recently knocked my socks right off and I dig it. I really dig it. This is the Body Shop Baked Bronzer in the shade Warm Glow. This right here, amazing, especially if you're really fair. I just love how it doesn't make me look orange, doesn't make me look like I'm dead. Like, it's a perfect mixture of colors. It's super glowy without looking chunky and sparkly. It's just a great product. For blush, I usually like to go with something neutral, something I'll go with every single makeup look I do. And recently that has been a benefit to Rockateur blush. This is such a beautiful, light, pinky, glowy shade. It's very natural looking, but still livens up your cheeks a little bit. I love it, and it blends so nicely. Benefit just hit the nail on the head with this one. So good. For highlighter, if I know I need a long wear makeup look, I will always start off with a liquid or cream. The one that I really gravitate towards is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in the shade Moonstone. This is an amazing light white gold champagne kind of color. This is just an amazing shade and it really blends nicely into my skin. I could just wear this and I'd be fine, but it also acts as a really nice base to keep the other products stuck right on top. Then on top of that, especially on my cheekbones, I've been really loving the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is just such an amazing color. Like, it doesn't look that great in the pan, but when you put it on your skin, it just really transforms your whole look. It makes you look like a glowing goddess. It's amazing. I really love it. Now, going into eyes, I always start out with a primer. The one that I love is the e.l.f. Eyelid Primer. I just feel like this is so good. I don't know why you'd want to spend money on a more high-end primer if this works for you. It definitely works for me, and I have super oily lids, so I think it's worth a shot for sure. Now for eyeshadow itself, without fail, if I'm going for a more neutral yet still glam bronze look, if that makes any kind of sense, I will go in with the Urban Decay Naked palette. You guys know how much I love this from my last video. I really just love the shades in here. I usually go for the colors like Half Baked and Smog and Sidecar and Sin, or sometimes I go for like Toasted and Hustle and Sin. It just depends on like the look that I'm going for really, but this is just such a great palette, especially as for special event makeup. It stays on my lids all day, especially if I have a primer on, and these blend beautifully. They're super pigmented. It's just perfect. Honestly, that's all I can say. So if you watched my last video, you'll probably know the only thing I don't like about the Naked palette is the fact that there's no matte highlight shade in here. Like, it's so annoying. I don't know why they don't have one. Like, it drives me crazy. So because of that, I always go in with the Naked Basics palette, and I use either Foxy or WOS, which are those two highlight shades right there. They're just really nice and blendable, and they work so well with every makeup look. I love these, so I always have to use this, no matter what. Now for liner, if you guys have been watching me for any period of time, you know I very rarely actually do like upper lash line liner, you know? But honestly, whatever day it is, I always go in with my NYX Wonder Pencil in my waterline. It is just the best product for an instant awake look. It's a really nice nude eyeliner, and I think it's just essential in everybody's makeup kit. It's just, yes. Then for mascara, I usually just use whatever mascara I have, but recently this one has, again, been knocking my socks right off. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. Yes. This is the best volume, wispy, lengthy lash mascara. It's so good. I haven't loved a mascara like this in a long time. So for me, I have very large caterpillar brows. You probably have noticed that by now. They can either look really good or really bad. And honestly, it changes every day. But a product that I time and time again look at my brows and think, wow, my brows are popping. It's always the NYX Tame Frame Brow Pomade. This is such a good drugstore brow product. I don't even want to try the Anastasia. Like, it's honestly that good. It blends really nicely, it applies great. I mean, it's a little bit of a learning curve because if you've ever used like a brow pomade before, it's a little bit different, like a pencil or a mascara or a powder, you know what I mean? It's like everything in life, but this is so amazing, especially if you have large eyebrows, I'm just saying. I always go in and set them with a clear brow gel, and right now I'm using the Essence one. Doesn't really matter what brand it is, but the Essence one has been treating me pretty nicely, so I thought I'd mention that. Okay, now we're going to lip products, which is by far my favorite part of this entire makeup look, except for highlighting. Let's be real. But let's just get into this. Again, when I'm doing a makeup look that I want to go with everything, that I want to last a long time, that I want to not have to worry about, I usually go for some kind of a neutral mauve lip. There's a reason that I call mauve colors Maggie shades because I just gravitate towards them all the time. But to start those off, I've been using lip liners like crazy, and it's just something that I will never stop using now ever since I started. They're just amazing. They change the entire longevity of your lip product. My favorite nude one right now is by Essence. It's the shade in the Nude. It's just like the perfect medium tone brownie pinky nude kind of color. It's just perfect. It's just such an amazing lip liner. It really helps my lipstick stay on, and it's just so creamy and pigmented. It's just, yes. I have those days sometimes where I'm like, I don't really want to put like a whole other color on top of my lips. Like, I just want the actual color itself to shine through kind of thing. I'll always use a clear one. The one that I love is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Ozone. It really mattifies your lips, so it really allows the product to stay on your lips. My friend Dana was like, does that stuff really work? Like, does this actually work? I'm like, yeah, girl, it does. So now let's get into the actual lip colors. The first one I have here is the Urban Decay Revolutionary Lipstick in the shade Naked. Now, if you haven't checked Sephora recently, you might not know this, but Urban Decay recently discontinued this line of lipsticks, and I am so sad because they are amazing lipsticks. I'm sure their new ones will be just as great, but it's sad to see something this good go, you know what I mean? The good thing about it though is they actually did keep the Naked shade in the new range of lipsticks, so that's pretty good. And the color does actually look pretty similar to this one, so that's good. It might not be the exact same, but I think it's as good as it's gonna get, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me show you the color. It's the perfect pinky nude shade. I'm gonna swatch these because I feel like since I didn't swatch anything else, I have to. This is just a really nice neutral color, and it just really complements every makeup look. I just love it so, so much. The next lipstick I have here is kind of another cheat because it is the lipstick that I created at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab in New York City last summer. And I know you can't actually buy this specific lipstick, but I actually have a dupe for it from MAC, so it's both a win-win. Anyway, this is just the most beautiful medium tone mauve shade. It's just gorgeous. And Bite Beauty's lipsticks, even like their new ones, their older formula, they just have amazing lipsticks. So that is it right there. Now you're probably thinking, Maggie, get to the dupe. Hello, why are you just talking about the lipstick you can only get? I'm sorry. This is MAC's Brave lipstick. Now it is a different formula. It's a satin finish, meaning it's not going to be quite as moisturizing, but it is literally the exact same color. Like, do you see this right here? It's just the perfect mauve lip color. It's not purple, it's not pink, it's just like right down the middle. Oh, my foot's asleep, god damn it. The last lipstick I have to share with you is a liquid lipstick. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain, the shade number 13, or Marvelous Mauve. This is a bit more of a dramatic mauve color, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. This lipstick stays on so long because it automatically dries down. Like when you're seeing it from there, they look very, very similar, and honestly they are. This one has a little bit more berry in it, but you know, you can see the colors that I like, right? The good thing about this liquid lipstick is you don't actually have to reapply it throughout the night. It stays on through a lot of food and drinks that you have. It's just like a nice thing to have if you're not wanting to worry about your lipstick every second of the evening. I mean, maybe not a lot of people actually do. It might just be me, but I love this one. I think I just kicked the camera again because I had to go and stretch my leg a little bit to wear off the numbness, the pins and needles, you know what I mean? But let's get into lip gloss now, shall we? I have two lip gloss favorites. They're so similar in color, just a tad different, so I had to share them with you. So with these kind of colors, I always go for a pink lip gloss or a pinky nude lip gloss. The pink one I have to share with you is by NYX. It is the Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. This is a staple, I feel like, in everybody's makeup wardrobe. It's just a beautiful baby pink, but it has more of like a warm tone to it. These are super pigmented, not sticky. They are just really comfortable on the lips, and they smell like donuts, which in my opinion is never a bad thing. I just really like these, and they're so inexpensive. I'm pretty sure almost everybody has that one in their makeup collection, so I know. I'm basic. Anyway. The other one, everybody probably already also has in their makeup collection, and that is the Buxom Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. This gloss smells like cake, first of all, but it's just like a really nice pinky, peachy nude. This one does definitely have a bit more of a tingly feeling to it, but at the same time, it's not sticky. Just such a classic color, and it goes with every single lip product you want to put on top. But I mean, especially with the mauve shades. The last thing I want to talk to you about is setting spray. I'm starting to dip my toes more into setting sprays, trying new ones, but through thick and thin, I still love this one, which is MAC Fix Plus. Now, this is not going to be a long-wearing makeup setting spray. It's more just a refresh, a glow setting spray. It's going to like soak up those extra powders that you really don't want to happen on your face. It also smells like a spa, which is really nice, but it's just a really great setting spray. It's just, yes. You need it, you need it. Well guys, those are a lot of makeup products. I probably just talked your ear off for half an hour. I'm sorry about that, but you know me, when I get on a tangent, I can't stop. And nobody can stop me. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also, please let me know in the comments what your version of this video is. What are your ride or dies? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and come join the Miss Gliss 98 fam. We have a really good time on this channel. At least I think we do. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye! Next I have a palette that is definitely a staple in my makeup wardrobe, and I think a lot of other people's makeup wardrobes as well, and that would be the Urban Decay Naked palette.